Hey everybody, Thomas Vanderkin here from the Vanderkin-verse. I've got a super special guest, Logan Principe.
Hey guys.
Regional account manager for Pharma for Lenovo.
Yes.
Okay, we have today a Lenovo ThinkPad T14s Gen 6 AMD, and Logan's going to help us open it up. So I'll get the tape, and then you can take it in.
He's come prepared with his box knife this time.
Cutter, yeah. So while you're doing that, you've kind of started, you have started your own unboxing channel, right? You're getting.
I'm just trying to be like you, Thomas. Well, nobody can be Thomas.
I love it. I encourage everybody, get out there, improve your brand, and Logan's a great example of somebody who's doing that. So
we got the charger on the side. I always love how snug the packaging is.
All
very compact.
Green.
Yeah. 100% recyclable, and I don't know when we started doing these cloths, but really nice that they don't get scratched in transit.
No plastic.
Here she is. It's got the T14s right there on the communication bar. This is one of my favorite things about new ThinkPads is that comms bar at the top. And I think, Thomas, I don't know if you know this, I think this was originally introduced on the Z series that AMD came out with several years ago.
It did.
This was the first time we had a comms bar. So if you guys remember the Z series from, gosh, what was that? 4 or 5 years ago when we introduced that, and people went crazy for it in the market. They were beautiful machines, but this is the big thing that came out of that because so many people loved it. Not only was it just an easier functionality with opening, but you're able to have a higher megapixel camera because the bezels are thinner. It's actually a bump out, so you can clearly see which side to open the device onto, which is nice.
And if you want to know what laptop you have, I think that's the only place it's printed is very subtly right there. So it's right side up when you're looking across the table, T14s. You want to do a little port tour?
Sure. So on this side, I always love, so if you've ever wondered what the S stands for on T14s, it stands for slim, and sometimes that also means soldered. So despite how thin these devices are, you still have a very port-rich sides here. So you've got 2 USB-Cs, full HDMI audio jack on this side. On this side, we've got 2 USB-As and then the Kensington lock there.
Looks great. Let me a little bit about the charging adapter. So this comes with the this charging adapter, but there's an option if you get a custom model to get it with the GAN adapter, which is really tiny, which maybe you should check out too if you're ordering a couple thousand of these. Makes it look really special at the GAN adapter option. Yeah,
that's really nice. I have a lot of customers kind of pivoting towards that because it's just the little brick, throw it in your backpack, really nice to have. And this one I know, one of my favorite things, the Copilot key.
But you don't get that unless you have a certain amount of tops, right? So this one...
Yes, it's got to be a Copilot Plus PC, you're right.
So at least 40 tops, I think, to get a Copilot Plus.
Yeah.
This is the AMD Ryzen 7 processor. Hopefully you can go
AMD really came out of the gate. They were not messing around with their NPU and tops, and they came out of the gate with Copilot Plus PCs, which Microsoft is labeling as those 40 plus tops to be a fully AI-enabled PC taking advantage of Copilot and other Microsoft applications that are actually running on the device, which is really, really cool. And I was doing an exercise yesterday. I was just showing Thomas, so I have on my PC over here. I was running Copilot yesterday, and I gave it the prompt. I have to show you guys the prompt that I was using because I was just messing around with it here, Brandon. You can zoom in on what I was telling it. So I just gave it a prompt. I'm an IT manager. We're trying to decide between Intel and AMD for our next PC refresh based on performance, efficiency, support, and price. Who should we go with? In almost every single category, they said AMD wins out. They said choose AMD for multi-threaded workloads, AI, future scalability. AMD wins on thermal efficiency and energy savings. AMD, I didn't even tell them I worked at Lenovo. This is crazy. AMD, especially with Lenovo's AI-ready platforms, is a better choice for office workloads. And then the final recommendation, it says, if your refresh is focused on AI readiness, multitasking, energy efficiency, scalability, which is basically everything that's important to an IT manager, go with AMD, especially Ryzen Pro series with Lenovo platforms. I didn't even call out Lenovo in there, so I thought that was interesting.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Really great to have you on.
Yes,
Go
thank
check
you.
out Logan's other videos. They're amazing. And this is the AMD version. Like she said, it does come in Intel, and I actually even have some Qualcomm versions. The T14s.
Oh, wow.
So it comes in all three.
Lots of different flavors this year.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.